It is the most wonderful time of the year. Stanley Cup playoffs time. They start Monday, May 2nd. Today is April 30th. So 2 days from now, we will have game one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And we're here to predict it. First time in 2 years, because last year there wasn't a bracket challenge, which kind of sucked. But 2020, I think there was, which was really weird. So 2022 Stanley Cup playoff bracket. We're going to create a bracket. We're going to send it in. And yes, anyway, this is our first actual bracket. Intermediocres bracket. This is our first actual Stanley Cup playoffs in 3 years. 2019 was the last one we had regular divisions. So here we are. We're gonna start with the West. We'll move on to the East, and then you know what we'll do. Starting off with Avalanche and Predators. Look at that. Avalanche had 119 points. The Predators had only 97. Rantanen led. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense because McKinnon was injured for a while. I have the Avalanche moving on. Everybody has the Avalanche moving on. And number of games, it is kind of slow because this is a old game. Is it even gonna let me? Okay, well we'll come back to it then. Wild Blues. That's going to be a great matchup. This one is going at least 6 or 7. And look how close this is. Blues lead it in goals per game by 0.05. The Wild lead it by goals against. Power play for the Blues. Penalty kill for the Blues. But they had more points. It's going to be very, very close. But I'm going to say Wild in 7. I don't know why I can't change the number of games. But I'll say Avalanche in 5. I think Nashville's gonna get one. I don't know why I can't pick games. That's stupid. All right, moving on. Flames and Stars. Great matches. Dallas barely made it in because quick little thing. Vegas went 3 shootouts in a row for the last 3 games. Their scores went 0 for. It was either 0 for 17 or 0 for 18. And that's why Dallas moved on. But look at that. Goals per game, it's basically opposite. Goals against is higher for Dallas, which isn't good. Flames are winning this series. I think Dallas can pull off a game or two. They're not going to win. I'm going to say Calgary in 6. I don't know why. Oh, unless it might ask after a while. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oilers Kings. This is a great matchup. I did renew this. I renewed this entire matchup, best of 7. At first, me and Ravens were talking, and we think the Kings would have moved on, but I think the Oilers are going to overpower the Kings because of the goals per game. They do have higher goals against per game, but if Mike Smith can keep doing what he's been doing, the Oilers are going to win, and it's going to be Oilers in 6. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so it does it after the start. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to say Avalanche aren't going to... I think Nashville's going to pull off a game. So Avalanche in 5. This one's going to take 7. Wild in 7. Flames... I'm going to say Flames in 6. I think Dallas can pull off at least a game. They might split the series. Like, it might be away, home. You know. And Oilers, Kings... I'm going to go how I renewed it. Oilers in 6. Moving on. Panthers Capitals. This all came down to the final day of the season because it could have been Panthers Penguins, it could have been Rangers Capitals, it could have been Maple Leafs Bruins, but instead it's Panthers Capitals. And Florida President's Trophy winners, 4.14 goals per game, by the way. That's unbelievable. And Ovechkin led the Capitals in scoring, and Hoobie-Dooby-Doo for Panthers. I gotta go Florida. They have to win a series. If they lose to Washington, then this is a really big upset. Like Tampa in 2019. Actually, I realized the last time we did a bracket challenge, an actual playoff, Tampa blew it. Here comes the hard one. You know what? We'll come back to this one. We'll go to Hurricanes and Bruins. Bruins can win the series. They have won, I believe, every series against Carolina ever since the last 3 times they played each other. It's gonna be a very good matchup. The Hurricanes need basically everything. Actually everything. Power play. It's going to be a very close series. This series is going to go 6 or 7. I'm going to say Carolina. I don't think Boston has enough. I know they have Marchand, they have Bergeron, they have a whole bunch of players that have been through this before. but I'm going to say Carolina. And this is going to be a good matchup. Rangers Penguins. The Penguins looking to win their third Stanley Cup in, 6 years? Third Cup in 6 years? 20. Oh, yeah. Third Cup in 7 years, technically. 2016, 2017, 2022. The Rangers don't really have much playoff experience with their team. Other than, I don't remember his advantage yet was on the Senators in 2017. I don't think he might have been. I'm not 100% sure. But this is going to be a very good series again. Penguins actually lead goals per game by .21. And they have a better penalty kill. But everything else goes Rangers. This is going to be close. But the Penguins have not won a playoff series since, 2019? 2018, 2018. Because 2019 they lost in New York. 2020, I believe they lost to New York. And 2021, they lost to somebody else I don't remember. I'm going to say Rangers. Penguins could move on. And we'll go back to the Leafs and Lightning. The last time we did a bracket challenge, I said the Leafs would go far. The Leafs are the Leafs. And Ravens would kill me if I chose the Leafs. I'm going to say Tampa, just because it's the Leafs. The Leafs are the Leafs. So, all right, Panthers, Capitals. I don't think the Panthers are going to sweep. I think Washington can pull out a game. Again, Panthers in 5. Tampa and Toronto. Ravens said Tampa in 5. I think the Leafs are going to put up a fight. They're not going to win because it's the Leafs. And I want to keep saying they're not going to win because if I say they're going to win, you know what's going to happen. Is that they're going to lose. I'm going to say Tampa in 7. Because it's just the Leafs, and Game 7 is like their best game. They always lose. So Tampa in 7. Bruins and Hurricanes. Why did Hurricanes go so stretched out? I didn't even notice that. Hurricanes, Bruins. This one's going to take... it's going to take 6. I think the Hurricanes can close it out in 6. And then Rangers, Penguins, another good one. It's going to come down to the end. It's going to be Rangers in 7. Moving on to the second round. Avalanche Wild. Another great matchup. Wild are definitely up and coming with Kirill. Definitely a great guy. Look at that. Goals per game is literally off by just barely. And Wild have higher goals against, which isn't good. But everything else is in Colorado's favor. I'm going to say Colorado is going to win the series. They finally have to get past the second round. And all they have to do is get past Minnesota or St. Louis. So I'm going to say the Avalanche. I'm moving on. We don't have to do games, I don't think, for this round. So the rest should be pretty quick. Flames and Oilers. Battle of Alberta, by the way. This is going to be... Oh, my God. There's going to be a lot of fighting in this. And it is Flames and Oilers. When me and Ravens were talking a couple weeks ago, if Mike Smith can keep putting up what he's been doing, then they're going to go far. But I said the Oilers would get past the Kings, but if Calgary wins, they're not getting past the Flames. If I had to say in games, Avalanche in 6, Flames in 6, but it doesn't matter. So to the east, Battle of Florida, Panthers, Lightning. So the Lightning obviously have a lot more playoff experience than the Panthers. The Panthers, last time they made it, didn't really go that far. They lost in the first round. Islanders are back-to-back champions, looking to three-peat. And they always have... Florida always has the... I forgot what I was going to say. They have the President's Trophy curse. As much as I love Florida, Tampa is going to win this series. It's going to be close. It's going to take 6 or 7 at least, but Bobrovsky's going to have to end it soon. And then Hurricanes and Rangers. Great matchup there. Both Hurricanes had went to the conference final back in 2019 when they played Boston, but Boston beat them. Carolina played Tampa in round 2, and obviously Tampa won. I believe that was 5 they won in. It was going to be a good series, but Tampa was going to win that. This is going to be a great matchup. Hurricanes, Rangers. I can't tell you the last time I saw them play each other. Obviously, the Hurricanes had more points than the Rangers, better goals per game, better goals. They're basically stacked everywhere except for power play. The Rangers have 25% versus the Hurricanes 22%. It's going to be a great matchup. Yes, it's the Rangers. They they are unbelievable this year. I mean, they have Zibanejad, they have the god Igor Shesterkin in net, and they have Panarin, Zibanejad. I already said it. Adam Fox, Lafreniere making his playoff debut already in his second year. Wait, no, wait. Did the Rangers? No, they didn't make it last year. In his second year, that's great. I want to see New York go on a magical run, so I'm going to say the Rangers are going to beat the Hurricanes. So we are on to the conference final. Avalanche Flames, Lightning Rangers. And this is kind of similar to my 2015 bracket because I wasn't on YouTube yet, but I had the Lightning and Rangers playing the Ducks and Blackhawks. I actually did. But the problem was I chose Ducks and Rangers. As much as everybody wants to see an Avalanche Panthers Stanley Cup final, it's not going to happen. I think Florida will get past Washington. They won't get past Tampa though, because what's it called? The matchup for the Avalanche and Flames though. I have so many. I have a lot of stuff I want to say about them. The Flames have lower goals against. Goals for Colorado is good. And the way that the second round last year worked with Avalanche and Vegas, get the puck away from Nathan MacKinnon. This is going to be a very, very tough decision because the Avalanche, obviously, they have as much power as you can. They have Kemper and net. They have McKinnon, Rantanen, Makar. Oh my God. Rantanen, McKinnon, Makar. I can't think of the other guy. I don't know why. I'm stupid. They have Nazem Kadri. He's been amazing this year. But Calgary, they have, oh my God, they have Goudreau. They have Kachuk. They have Markstrom in net. With Markstrom in net, this is going to be an insane, insane matchup. Will Colorado go all the way this year? Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, Colorado is going to get close eventually. But I gotta go Calgary. I don't know why. As much as I love Colorado, I have to go with Calgary, and I don't know why. Just something about Calgary this year. They're gonna be Dallas. This is gonna be get 7 or 6 at least. It's gotta be at most 7, but this is 6 or 7. But Calgary's gonna move on. Lightning Rangers. So when me and him were talking about who's gonna move on, I had the 2004 Stanley Cup Final rematch. And it's probably not going to happen. You never know. I mean, Toronto might upset, which is not going to happen. I don't know why. Hear me out right now. Toronto is going to win Game 4. They're going to take a 2-1 series lead. They're going to go back to it would be in Tampa. They're going to take a 3-1 series lead in Tampa. Then they're going to lose in Game 5 overtime. Game 6 they're going to lose 4-2, and they're going to go back to Toronto and lose 5-1. Just watching it. This is going to be insane. They both had the same amount of points. Rangers had better goals against because of Shesterkin. Power play, Rangers. Penalty kill, Rangers. The only thing that the Lightning have is goals per game. That's even the only thing they have. It's going to be another tough series. But I'm so scared about these two first matchups for the Rangers because all Pittsburgh has to do is Crosby just has to do really good, and Rangers are out. So as much as the Rangers' magical run, I gotta go with Tampa again. So we are back. Stanley Cup Final 2022. Lightning Flames. And Lightning are trying to three-peat. The Flames are trying to win their first cup since 88 or 80. I think it's 89. Last time they won the cup was 89. They went to the finals in 2004. They played the Tampa Bay Lightning, but the no-goal game, not no-goal game, the goal game, it should have been a goal, by the way. That puck was in, and it didn't count because they didn't want to review it. So, another insane matchup. Flames and Lightning, they have better goals against, better goals per goals against. Power play is just neck and neck, and the Lightning and the Flames have better penalty kill. Now, here comes the problem. Do I want to go Calgary upsetting everybody and winning the cup, or is it going to be a magical run again, falling short? For example, Dallas, Montreal. I think for the first time in forever, we're going to have a team three-peat. I think the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to win the Stanley Cup again. They just have they have the power. They have Stamkos, they have Kucherov, they have Point, they have Hedman, they have Vasilevsky. If playoff Vasilevsky is playoff Vasilevsky. Tampa in 6. Goals per, we'll just do it on average. So let's just say there's 3 goals a game, and it takes 6 games, so 18. So I'll just go to 19. And that is the 2022 bracket. Here's my bracket, into Mediocre's bracket. I don't know how it's gonna work. It's definitely some controversial things. Everybody wants Florida to go all the way. Colorado is gonna win the cup this year. Every time I try to go with the first place in every division, it always backfires. Like, I can see Colorado easily destroy Nashville. I can see them beating Minnesota. If the Blues move on instead of Minnesota, then I can see. I mean, I can still see Colorado winning. That's going to take 7. If we're saying these matchups, this one's going to take 6 or 7. This one should take 6 or 7. This one should take 6 or 7. They should all take 6 or 7. These two they're all going to take game 6 or game 7. It's going to be a great matchup. But we are submitting, and Tampa is your 3-peat. So this is who I have. I have the Lightning going 3-peat. I'm going to hope to see Steve Dangle's reaction. I want to see what he's going to say. But I hope you guys enjoy. You're going to see OBS in a second because that's how I'm recording this. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you did, then we'll see you in late June, and we'll see how good I got. Maybe I do really good. Maybe everybody else wins. You never know. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. SWEYA. There's OBS. Hi, OBS. SWEYA.